Sweet. Arr. Ham and Swiss. Just finishing. Food. Dead Man's Party. Let's turn it in. Go around the lake. See. Yeah, it's to the south. Go around the lake first. A beautiful lake. Thank you. Alright, why not? So the original movement and the alternative movement, who likes what? If you play the game with both movement styles after they patched in the alternative, what do you think? Half the time I feel like I can't tell them apart, but... I played most of the time with the original, trying the alternative now. I'm not sure it feels different. What's on the little islands? I don't know. Find out. Antics, a subtle difference. The part that doesn't feel terribly different to me, that I was kind of hoping would be, is he doesn't stop on a dime. There's always a little bit of overstep. So you're walking and then you let up and then he takes a couple more steps. I mean, I say that and then it looks like he's almost stopping on a dime. Almost. But a lot of the time it doesn't feel that way. Oh well. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nothing new. Nothing.
Walking about all blue-faced, scaring decent folk.
What's a pickle?
Kick out the herring's got a turn mix inside the same.
Full of fire. No soul would let them go.
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Let's play Gwent. Why not? You have a nice card? Nice saber.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt. Prance about feigning danger. But my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel, in Shabers eager to face Olgierd von Everec, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Could have had these dialogue
Chosen some
branches
interesting
earlier,
specimens.
Interesting. How so?
but haven't yet.
Common carousers and roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others are gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with him, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness as common as the cloud.
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage
Oh, yeah.
helped you, right?
I'll give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes around here.
Odin
How you doing, Biddy
transformed
Gray?
the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more.
Say no
A
more, say
curse
no more.
I uttered in a moment of
Wink,
rage,
wink, nudge, nudge.
with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Let's play some Gwent. Why not?
You ever play Gwent?
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
Afraid to lose? No problem. I'll find someone else.
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
What's the cow? Let's see. Ooh. 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 Hey, welcome back, Sea Star. With beer and food, I just had a sandwich. Good. I could eat another one. Oh, look at that. Triple play right off the bat. A Scorch and a decoy, a medic. Yennefer, who's also a medic. Kinda hoping for a spy. Then we got Kira. We got Kira again. I have no idea. It didn't have a description of it doing anything, so. Sorry. Kira's been scorched. Alright, we could get her back next round. Not the greatest first round, but throw in the first round. Didn't get him to burn many cards at all, but Eastwood stayed on the board was not that good. Get messy though. Bye-bye, ladies. Keys of the woods. Go bye-bye. That's nasty, though. Opponent has passed. 4 cards left. Damn, so close. Ah, yeah. Actually, oh, I should have thought of that. Attic was gonna pull a card and put it on the board. I should have used Foltest to double the siege instead of using a point card. We're gonna get squashed here now, but. I get 1 back. Not gonna end up with those others, so siege, and then we'll see if we can get Foltest to double that. Unless their last 2 cards are useless weather cards or something. Decoys, I don't know. That's all I got. 27, he's got 2 cards. Not gonna make it. There it is. Boom!
If you fulfill wishes as well as you play Gwent, I venture I've naught to fear.
We'll have to play again.
How about now?
So, care for a round of Gwent?
Two decoys, 2 spies, a medic, a couple of heroes. That's a better draw. I'm gonna keep the blue stripes because he'll buddy up if we get another one. So Vesemir, get to sit this one out. There's another blue stripe already, and I accidentally hit the button again and swapped him for, what did we end up with? Screw up. Shaky hands after all these hours. Awesome. Okay. But it really was too bad missing out on the pair. Ciri came out to play. Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. Three decoys and another blue stripes. Spy, and it's a special card, so I can't decoy that spy like you could a normal spy. Everybody's got a lot of cards. I can decoy that spy. Extra. Get him back. He passed. I've got three blue stripes. Got a couple options here. Look at these cards. We could actually win the first round. Since he passed, it's not... Might be a good round to just take him out. We do that with. What would be a good way to do it? Let's I would have sacrificed the round, but he had a pretty strong hand for it, so. Spy card stays out. 2-1, we got an extra. Is that Sheila de Tanserville? Sheila de Tanserville. Well, if we win this round, we win the match, so let's go all in. Meet Ciri. Does have 12 cards though. Didn't get too cocky and medics and can pull things back. But we are all in. Unless we were gonna throw this round instead of the first and try to win in the third. I don't think my strategy is that effective. Does have a monster deck, he could get some really crazy point totals. I don't have a Scorch or anything. That's what monsters do. They always bring their friends. Ouch. 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 And I've got nothing I can do about that front line. Bring out more of my own, but that's rough. I don't even have enough in my discard pile. I pull this out. I can decoy my medic and use the medic again, but to what end? Unless he's got a monster spy, I think we're getting pillaged here. I bet he's hiding a Scorch too. Interesting. Get him to burn his cards if I can. If he puts out a Scorch, his own 10 would go. Or Dijkstra at 16 would go. So I think my cards are safe from a Scorch, though there's other things that could happen. I don't know. I'll decoy my medic and not put down the other blue stripes yet. Not that I have anything I can even pull back with my medic. And one card left. We're not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Mention stuff like that. Opponent has passed. Well, the medic is able to bring that card back out. Sheila comes back. Another match went over 100, but bring 2 back and lose this round to win the next. Oh, okay, hold on. Got no cards. But he's gonna get to keep one random card. One random card. Oh my god. Did you just pull us out of the fire? Thank you, Nick. I knew there was one more round. I just wasn't thinking strategically about my ability to save a card, that he had burned all his cards, that he had nothing left. He went all in, I went all in, but I actually had the means to change a little bit of something. Thank you. Hell yeah. Victory. Pulled out of the fire. Love it.
Shite.
Ah,
Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Thanks.
Toad. Toad.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Black pudding, he was any handle
Guests, fish, and bloomers. All stink after 3 days.
Long live.
Getting into that next one should be interesting.
I feel like puking after that swill in the can.
I feel like it's gonna take more than a couple hours. But I also think it's the right next step. We won't finish Hearts of Stone today. I'm not trying to turn this into a 30 plus hour stream, but I don't mind going a little past 24. Where we end up with the
Borsodi
caretaker,
Brothers
though, isn't
auction
it?
house.
Seems
Or-
it.
Right
Private
after.
Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting, and this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Thanks to your
Meaning the one and
guards.
sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Make an exception. That's the smart thing to do.
Threats don't scare me. I've sworn to serve Redania till death do us part, and I'll keep my oath with a song on my lips.
Careful, bugger means it.
Gaude Mater Redania truly fecunda nubili.
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of
Vivaldi.
Vivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? You squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Yeah, I don't remember the song. I don't remember the song. Perihelions.
What's your orders? Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I
Look on
thought
his
not.
face.
No, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sot it!
Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2! Appreciate the help.
'Twas nowt. I've always had a mind to seeing to old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Vandeneuve, Longendiek.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye, and I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz.
Making coffee here. It's
incense
almost done.
to Madame Villepin.
Dress of harky silk trimmed with amethyst beads at a starting price of 2,000 crowns.
Zerrikanian spears. Excellent adornments for any parlor wall. Good to know. Codex Redaniensis. Sole surviving copy.
Really see the things inside the cases very well at all.
From the collection of the Mage Aramis.
You have to take his word for it. Let's move on.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri Marks?
Come on. You know damn well that makes no
Auction
sense.
won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yaramir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs. Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the center coin.
For a second there when I couldn't see him and he was talking, I heard fat bastard instead. Ah, do you smell it? Everybody likes the smell of their own brand. Things that come to mind. Optional, meet Vivaldi's friends. 3 of them.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignole is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Veda Maniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest, transaction fee.
Sure.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell?
What the
So
hell?
we can't make a deal.
Need to buy any of the junk. Neat boots, hunting trousers.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic, Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy. Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Moment.
Don't
Doing
mind
great.
at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A Fleder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a Witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Those ears.
Vesemir's fine. A picture of health. And he still wears a mustache.
I'm relieved to hear it. And, did he ever find a mate?
No, haven't seen him with a woman in 5 decades. Me and the other Witchers, we often wondered what his story was.
A pity. A pity our story didn't end differently. I should have ridden out after him. Please don't mention me when next you see him. I've reopened my own wounds. That's enough. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Funny, Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy, and that ring on his finger, shite is it fat. Halbert, it's been years. Allow me to introduce yous. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Huh. Well, only one I've got. It's complete.
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood. A patriot.
You ought to know, Hilbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Why not?
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might I have a wee word?
What is it?
Well, mate, seeing as I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%. I find this for your sorts, okay?
Not much on the line.
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
Sure. Fine.
Well, you did help with the guards at the door.
But we
All
win
right.
a
10%
couple
of
hundred
any
total
winnings
and he
is
gets
yours.
20,
Any chance for
25,
15?
30.
Don't push it, Vimy. All right. Game on.
Nope. You have to start over with them, Team Bossy. You gotta start from scratch. It's one of the only things you don't get to keep. Point cards. A decoy, Frost, a spy, and 4 heroes. Alright. 2 spies. And decoy, 2 spies, but got Kira and another siege weapon. Furious Elf. blue stripes, and another siege weapon. Get this spy. Decoy can pull that spy. Gontro Dim. Yeah, a lot of people got angry at the card description because it said a lot. Let's play that spy. Get a couple more cards. Another siege and Vess. Alright, we're gonna pass. We've got $13 cards going into the second round. He's got put a Geralt card out there. That's what it takes to save the world. It's better to let that world die. Opponent has passed. Well, shit. The number of cards in your draw is on the left. On the right side is cards in your deck. So you can't normally pull those, but when you use a spy card, cards get drawn from that stack on the right. And maybe for other reasons at other times. So I'm going to put down my siege line and then use Foltest, Siege Foltest, to double them all. But if he's got a Scorch, he could do something pretty nasty about that. Since I've got a few extra cards, I could sort of wait to do that. Draw him out a little more. Force him to play a couple more. The deck has come a long way. Was that Triss? Did I just see Triss? Triss Marigold. I can take care of myself. Trust me. Hey, Red, welcome back. You take off again and come back again? I think you did. Welcome back, Red. Medic gets to play a card from his discard pile. Didn't turn out to be too powerful, that's good. Play a medic as well. We have in the discard pile, there I guess was only one choice, so it came out. Opponent passed. Whatever his last card was, he was too embarrassed to play it. Well, we won. Poor Triss. Her Gwent card sucks.
Unbelievable.
Gone to
Right.
Rodim.
You cheated. You must have. Something. hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. Afore Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinch-fist.
Oh, interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
Heavy learning. Oh. That the painting of
Might we trouble you?
Heinrich Himmelfart.
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
I thought you might have a blether with us. About the paintings on the block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what. Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
Really? Merchant with the pearl, no two ways about it.
My. Who would have thought? Might I have a word in private?
I just picked number 3. 3's the magic number.
Forgive me my impertinence. At first I thought you an ignoramus. Vivaldi's equal. I feel I should apologize and atone, so I shall tell you a secret. A Van Rohe is due to appear on the block. The painter's unknown largely, but has a fierce admirer in Marcus Hodgson, a bookseller. Has his shop in Novigrad Square.
Armchair MMA, thanks for the follow.
You'll sell him the
Welcome aboard.
canvas at a tidy profit.
Thanks.
Oh, think nothing of it. Now, please excuse me. My friend's beckoning.
So, what did he tell you?
Actually, I stopped listening. Did he say to buy the Van Rohe or something else about it?
To buy the Van Rohe. Apparently this bookseller in
Van Gogh,
Novigrad's
Van
willing
Rohe.
to pay top coin for his work.
Oh, who'd have thunk? All right, let's go. Ink spot upon ink spot. Sheer number of them's doing my head in.
Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting there.
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah. At long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise. Huh.
Actually, a little closer to 23.
Forgot to
but-
ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Bosodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to beg?
If you can spot me a couple hundred.
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ah! Knew the bug would get you.
Be an ass not to take a stab.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
I saved right before this
open
scene.
the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
One's not for us, is it?
Going once? Twice? Going thrice? The Honourable Yaramir enters a bid of 300. Any advance on 3? 300 going. Countess Mignol at 350. Going once? Twice? Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine, sold to Countess Mignol. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns. It's practically naught.
Jamie! Welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow.
With a
How you
bit
doing,
of
Jamie?
cat-eyed, no less. At 20. Do I hear 30?
Forgive me, Geralt, but business is business.
30 from Vimy Vivaldi. Do I see 40 anywhere?
Couldn't have told him
30
about
going
it. He's
once,
gonna try and outbid
going
us.
twice.
Vivaldi.
Aha!
Can't remember
The
if we're being
white-haired gentleman bids
played by
40.
who or who we're
Ooh,
being played
40
by.
once, 40 twice. Vivaldi the bank is not about to give up easily. 50! Any advance on 50? 50 going once? Going twice? Last chance, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I get.
We've a right bidding war here. 60? The excitement! An advance on 60?
Hey, thank you. Thank you,
60
Jamie.
going once? 60 going twice?
Oh, all yours, Geralt.
Sold!
Shamanistic.
Van Rohe, Starry Night over the
Thanks for the
Pontar.
follow. Welcome aboard.
Gentleman with the castle.
Shamanistic.
Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacle.
Roller, please. We want
A
these.
frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted?
The Professor.
Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaramir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
There's a trophy for buying everything. I would have bought the first
Incredible.
just for shits and
With the
giggles if
white-haired
I'd known.
Gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once? Going twice? Sold! Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
I can stay awake after the stream. I'm gonna cook myself like
Geralt,
2 dinners
look,
or
horse
3
with
dinners.
Sodi. Come on, before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome. Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who...
Comes uninvited.
Exactly. Pretty serious oversight. I see no reason why the faux pas should taint our newfound acquaintance.
Acquaintance? I honestly don't know what you think this is, Vagrant.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
This isn't working for me. There another Borsodi I could talk to. Huh.
The Borsodi's auction house. I'm assuming the name's no coincidence. Got a relative I could talk to? Someone, how do I say this? A smidgen less irritating.
Name's a historical legacy, Geralt. Auction House was founded by two brothers, Horst's father and an uncle. In this generation...
I, and only I, am it. So get to the point, now.
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Can you handle it?
From Olgierd von Everec. Name mean anything to you?
It does.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hemelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It were a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Into the sunset? Yes,
Your
please.
Swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honorable gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Your mom smells of gooseberries!
One hit each? Really? Since when? Those are the only guys in the entire game to go down with one hit on Death
Hurt,
March.
you should summon a medic.
How weird.
Law doesn't say how fast, though. So you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a Witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
If you're inquiring about the end of the DLC, let's not spoil it for anyone who might be watching.
No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
Really think you can help me?
We can help each other.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist. Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist, lives near Oxenfurt. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
I had much more trouble with Von Everec family. I don't know if I spelled that right. MI6, how are you doing? Put on those goggles. Glasses, the professors. Woo! Instead of a torch. Can we... Oh, we can't do both. We can't do the ears and the glasses. I do like the professor's glasses. Personally.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Hey, Shark, thank you. Keanu, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. Good to have you here. Welcome aboard the Starship. Big Witcher fan. So, we're not stopping here, but I have to start thinking about a point to aim for. I don't want to get too caught up in the middle of anything. Oh yeah, tired. After this, after 23 hours streaming, and it wasn't a planned stream, I didn't really rest up in advance of it. So much for the bunny ears. Well, what do you think? Glasses or bunny ears? Ass ears. Donkey ears. Nothing like a straight line. Since Fable 2, it's the only game you've bought. It wins a lot of people over. Are there merchant style glasses too? I'm not sure. T-Star, you'd rather see the donkey ears. We did wear the glasses last time. Well, okay. Donkey ears are kind of fresh. New and fresh. I didn't have them last time. Girl looks just slightly like a Playboy bunny. Even though they're donkey ears. They really have that effect. Another bear, right? Just like at the party. Those bears with tusks. Ones who wallow in the mud. Oh, he's stunned. It still gets me that the stun has no sound effect, and when you land blows while a creature or person is stunned, that has no sound effect. CDPR has been so good about fixing bugs. It's gotta be one. Wonder how it's gone unfixed. It seems so to be commonplace. It's something that a lot of people run into. He's still bleeding. He's gonna bleed out before I can hit him again. No, got him.
Bolt between its ribs.
He's fast.
It was being hunted. Something went horribly wrong, though.
When you upgrade it, it makes sound. Really? Okay. Sounds strange. There a third one with a... I'm hallucinating. I thought there was a crossbow back there. Somebody with a crossbow. Oh! Geralt! I thought it was all invincibility frames when you were doing an execution. I got knocked by this guy's hammer twice while doing that. Oh yeah.
Lots to do.
Hey Ryan, what's up? Hope you're having a good weekend. You're just popping in, but glad you did. Grilled chicken sandwich, yes. I want.
That was rather efficient.
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
Aye, aren't we precise? You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not, hmm?
Let me have a look.
Get to the Yarrow.
Hear about the contract.
Whew, a taker at long last. Poverty in everyone's lips, but when you've a job to give, no one's eager. Folk are lazy, that's the truth of it.
Stick to the point if you don't mind.
Right. Sorry
Filippo.
for the chatter. I'm anxious, is all. Been so long without any word. It's my apprentice, Falkert. I sent him to the Dead White Wood. You know, the forest near Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd run out of hand fibre, see, and the damned stuff grows thick as weeds there.
Let me guess. Hasn't returned.
Yes, no, he hasn't. Please, find him and bring him back safe and sound.
No promises, but I can certainly look for him. Any distinguishing features? How will I recognize him?
Got to think on that. Well, he's a halfling, as I am. Light hair. Will that do?
It'll have to. So long. Hey there. Wouldn't happen to have some Yarrow extract?
I do. In the back. Follow me, please.
Get used to it. Well, get used to parts of it. JT, thanks, man. Thanks. Before I started streaming, I hadn't stayed up 24 hours since college, but not even much then. Since before then. Certainly a more tired man. Definitely tired. And hungry. Oh, I mean, I've eaten. I'm not unreasonably hungry, but I have like
You've come.
Parmesan
Good. Remains to be
breaded
seen.
pork
Aim to tell me
cutlets.
something,
and
I think. So
I have to actually cook those.
this.
Eat vegetables.
We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want something that's in there. Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to set it in motion. You one I can count on.
Come on. I don't even know your name.
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be sitting in a cellar in this shithole otherwise.
We've all
Just thinking about it.
stayed but I've not asked for your hand in marriage, just for your help in a heist. We break in, each take what we need, then go our own ways.
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow, you won't go anywhere. You know that? Because I'll take your head off right where it meets your neck.
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've threatened me and all, are you in?
And now that we got that out of the way.
Before we go any further, you even know what Max Bersodi's house is?
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you. Willing to help with the heist, or not?
The vault. What's in there for you?
Something that was stolen from me.
Ought I go to the City Watch, tell them
I have some questions, or I want to talk about the heist a little bit.
I've tried. Repeatedly.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world. Doesn't matter. What did they take?
List to take a good while. So I'd rather change the subject. You in or not?
Dialogue choice here, but the heist. Don't end up picking who you do the heist with or how you do the heist. And when I played this before, sort of like now, I don't know if it was a 24-hour stream. Maybe I just had enough beers to muddle it all up. But I ended up making the choice without realizing there was a choice. Who did I do the heist with? Can't remember at the moment. But I remember being asked and going, there was a choice. There was a choice. Doesn't appear to be a choice here right now. So maybe it's after this. I don't remember the details. Just some...
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity, mate.
Broad strokes.
I speak from experience.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it, and here, past this corner, barracks.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quietly.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, armored door. Windows, dimeridian bars. But not a fortress out there without a weakness. This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, then down the stairs to the cellar, crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila!
Sounds like a perfect plan. What could go wrong?
Not all bad, except sounds like a lot of work for two.
I'm fully aware of that. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker, or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we've to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Mm-hmm. Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
A lot of different games. I didn't want to talk over them. I want to speak over them, but yeah, check those links. The list of games that have been streamed will give you some idea. Schedule that's coming up will give you some idea. Gareth, were you saying this looks good? I saw your question. How does one get a stream quality? Oh, better than what you see on your TV when playing Witcher. Wow, I don't know about that. It's not that high bit rate, so it's not really that high quality. But it is on PC. The Witcher is on PC. The lighting's great. Settings are cranked up, so the lighting's great. Things look really clear, and if it's not moving too fast, the stream should be reproducing that pretty well. Thank you for saying so, though. How are you doing, Gareth?
Don't really have any other options. So be it. I'm in.
Thank you, JT.
But on one condition. No one dies. That clear?
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around? Toast a mutually beneficial relationship.
Rather get to work. What comes first?
First, you have to assemble a crew. Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round. We could get noticed.
Yeah, it'll look great on PC if you do that, Gareth. It'll look, and it looks fantastic on consoles, and it looks fantastic on PC with medium settings, but you'll be able to crank it all the way up, and it looks... getting inside, who do we have? Opening the vault, what are our options? Culling the patrols, what about that?
Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo, a circus artist known better as the Ermine. Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenfurt. Her specialities, rhythmic gymnastics.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared them.
Where's the haystack?
Troops taken with a list
Surely
of
she
the
used
most
the haystack.
audacious thefts in recent years. A perfect match. Highly doubt that's a coincidence. But if she's reluctant, with another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty, a halfling.
Hey, JT!
Pudgy face doesn't really match my
Thank
image
you.
of a criminal.
You'd be surprised.
Just a
Hugo's
tiny
not
little bit to get you through the last stretch of the marathon.
More
Cheers!
importantly,
Thank you so much.
he nicked the
I'll make it.
gold-plated cock
You're gonna make it,
from the
right?
town hall in
I'll make it.
Novigrad. So, the Elf Mount. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size,
Jamie,
but apparently
cheers. I hope we do see it more.
dangerous.
Who was the third? I was distracted. Who was the third? So we've got the acrobat, we've got the halfling, Beef Patty, and I completely missed the third.
All right, opening the vault. Who do we have?
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassett. native
Nice.
of
Mustache is nice.
A
78.
specialist in
Was born in
controlling
78.
explosions. Folks say he can blow Novigrad
That's
to
awesome.
the high heavens
Been a
with
busy
an
night.
inch of saltpeter. Bolt door for him should be a cinch.
Boom!
The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago.
Ah, gotcha.
He married, sired some little ones, and settled in the village of Almas. My plaintiff down.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin, and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris, a prick mercenary. As far as I know, his troops made camp east of Oxenfurt on the right bank of the Puntar.
So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. Need to think about it.
I'd love your help sorting through those. Did I pick the dwarf last time? I don't think so. I don't know if anyone remembers. But I am open to suggestions for this one. This time, I don't have a huge investment in who, so if there's anything
What's this
cool,
about
or you want to see something in
controls?
particular, you remember what I did,
No one dies.
do something
Easy.
different.
I don't want anyone's death. Just need some folk to be temporarily indisposed.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook, convince him to spite the soldiers' nostrils,
Nelson Quinto.
to keep some of them bedridden. 1 in 2, let's say. Not to raise suspicions.
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
There. See? Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell, toss him some coin. You could also use your fists.
Definition donkey ears. Have you been streaming today? Have you been streaming and how's it going? I have no idea what's going on in the world. The world could have ended, and I have no idea. Time I was on my way.
Alright, I'm off. Got a bit to do.
As do I.
Yeah, why not?
Get it all done.
Why not?
Meet back here.
They were given to me. They were placed on my head.
Then
Decided to keep wearing them.
stop, down and sideways, all together.
Thank you, Perihelions. Elf and the Safecracker. We could do something different. Alright. Vaults are, as a rule, difficult to enter. Their metal-plated doors must either be teased open in silence by a skilled safecracker, which apparently I brought last time, or blown to smithereens by a demolitions expert. The unequaled master of the first method was Quinto, the best safecracker north of the Yaruga. Go-to specialist for the second was Casimir Bassi, a dwarf hailing from Mahakam. We're going to go for Casimir, because I didn't last time. Open says me recruit the rest of the crew. Let's see, Witcher seasonings. Entering. Alright, well, let's start with the safecracker. Or with the dwarf. Hop over. You did start, but you get called away. Divination after 2 hours. Go run and do something. Does that mean you did or didn't have time to turn blonde? Did you manage the blonde? Think twice before you measure. Yeah, measure twice before you cut. Measure twice, cut once. I shall try. My brain is seriously deficient right now. As an example, we've got music, we've got sound effects, headphones in my ears, we've got chat going, games moving, we've got quests. But if all of that slowed or stopped for a minute, if the music was suddenly gone and it was silent and nobody was chatting, I could just fade right out. It's all, keeping going requires that we just keep going. Did you get the glasses and ears? Yeah, got them both. Just can't wear them both at the same time. I tried, so went back to the ears for now. We'll work for food. I fled here from Valen, seeking merchants for partnership. Beekeeper wanted, looking to hire a qualified beekeeper. My apiary counts 20 hives. It's all too much for one man. Competitive pay. The Professor glasses. Yeah, Leon the Professional. That's a slick movie. Matron pleaser. I'll satisfy any woman of mature years, no matter your age, race, or appearance. Whether it's a toss in the hay or a witty conversation you're hankering, I'll deliver. Roll, roll, roll in the hay. Gardener wanted. Sausage meat for sale. Not suggestive at all. You can see I'm checking the map even more than I normally do. I go to the map, I leave the map, and then 10 seconds later I have to check the map again. See the same thing I already just saw. Do you enjoy sausage? Who doesn't like sausage? Iron Maiden, welcome back. I don't know if you've been lurking out there, but welcome back. I pass. Do you enjoy sausage? Nobody wants to know how the sausage is made.
Master Casimir, toss aside the torch, you gads!
Yeah, Crash.
Piss off then! Fuck off! You'll not tell me what to do!
What's going on here?
Ain't it plain? Master Casimir sat upon his roof. Claims he'll blow himself to bits.
What the wench pearls, silks, satins, and how the fuck she repaid me? Made me a heat banger cuckold!
Huh. A falling out in the family?
Aye. His Euphemia, she were fine. Pretty as a picture, you might say. And 5 bairns they has.
On the short side, but so well mannered. Always bow, ask after your health. Not at all grumpy like the Elderman's laddies.
Till the day Euphemia
Queen of
bundled
lurking.
up her belongings and their bairns, tossed them all on a wagon, and that's all we've seen of her.
Master Casimir's been pure yampy since. Bawling, whinging.
Pure
now
yumpy
this.
sense.
This'll be one for the ploughing annals. Going out with a bang! When this fucking blows, they'll see the fires in Novigrad!
Let it go.
I'll try to talk some sense into him.
And if he should grow angered.
The wench demanded a canopied bed and got it. Silver tableware, she said. Got that too. Lacking nothing. Not a thing. What the fuck else was I to give her?
Doubt he can grow any angrier.
Hail military, our hallowed mother, keep us from evil.
What kind of knob you got? Likely come to poke my Euphemia, eh? Well, you're late. She's gone.
No, I just...
Postmaster said the same. Denied it all. Swore on the balls of his gods. And the Egypt I am, I believed the bugger. 3 years they bumped a bit under my nose, then ran off. My grandad told it right. Not a bloke out there doesn't want to get between a dwarf wench's trotters.
See how strong it is. Go
Get
come down.
Now.
What? Oh. Coming. I'm coming.
Nice range Geralt has on that too.
So, what is it you wanted?
Want you to open a door. Permanently. So it won't close again.
I see. And what might you find on the other side of this door?
A reward. Big one. To be split. Enough for everyone.
If it'd come a week past, I'd have sent you the fuck away. But now I've nothing to lose. What's it I'm to do?
Welcome aboard.
Hut of the herbalist who lives near Oxenfurt. Go there and ask for yarrow extract. Learn all you need to know. Clear?
As a Mahakaman Highland Street.
Well...
See ya.
Tempting to. I'm not trying to roll back and fail, but, you know, a little to save to see it if you want. Yeah, just, that was a little too easy. When I saw that, I figured that was just gonna bypass what you were talking about. Well, it's the one investment I have in signs is Axie for conversations. It's a high-stakes puzzle game. Yeah, my brain would probably just flop on that right now. I don't know. How badly do you want to see it? Go play. We could grapple. We could save and then go grapple with him. Or move on. What brain? What brain? Go blow stuff up. Roll back and see? I mean, that's, we certainly could. I'm curious. Oh, other way around. Let's, One before the conversation? Yes. Why not? Why not?
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt. Then
Brain, yeah, but not stomach. Stomach is still running the show.
Master Casimir, toss aside the top.
I'm gonna skip ahead to the first dialogue choice, though.
On the show, Master.
This.
Doubt he can.
Hail Millie. What kind of knob you got?
No, I just.
3 years they bumped about under my nose, then ran off.
Know what? You're pathetic.
What? What the fuck did you say?
You heard me. Wanna die? Go jump off a bridge instead of scaring folks shitless.
Looky here. Got us a clever one. Telling me how to off myself.
Even willing to help you. No chance you'll do it on your own. You're not just a cuckold, you're a coward.
Me? A coward? I'll no listen to this tripe. Don't you go nowhere, you bastard! I'll tie your bull bag around your leg!
Whoa!
What? Lost your nerve?
Yeah, what the hell?
Gonna split your mouth in twain. Oh! You bruised my bones! Right splintered them! Oh!
Sorry. Would have preferred to talk it out. Thing is, you gave me no choice.
Nay, don't you apologise. I needed something of the sort. Some fella to knock the muck out of my heat. Oh. So, what is it you wanted?
Want you to open a door. Permanently, so it won't close again.
I see.
But the reason I picked that option was because the other two were similar. They were soft and apologetic.
Big one, to be split. Enough for everyone.
He wasn't gonna go
Come
for
a
that.
week past, I'd have sent you the fuck away. But now I've nothing to lose. What's it I'm to do?
Out of the herbalist who lives near Oxford.
What else can happen?
Go there and ask
I mean,
for
besides him
yarrow
blowing it up,
extract.
is there?
Learn all you need to know. Clear?
As I'm a Hackerman Highland Street. See ya.
I feel like I took the second most simple option by insulting him and then fighting him and earning his respect. But that was my reasoning. The first, it was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And the other one was, please come down from there. Please be reasonable. Well, he wasn't reasonable. He was gonna blow shit up. Only one thing for it. Get down, you moron. Then he wanted to fight. For a minute there, I thought we were gonna fail just because I'd have to kill him. No one died. The not so polite option is often the right one for Witcher or Wild Hunt. Go to the house where Hugo Hoff is hiding, or convince Eveline Gallo to participate in the robbery. Well, if we're gonna mix it up, then we're bringing the dwarf and Hugo Hoff. Let's see. Robbing a building requires, at a bare minimum, finding a way inside. Mysterious man who convinced Geralt to take part in the heist determined the only way to break into the carefully guarded auction house was via an adjacent tower. Geralt thus needed to hire someone capable of climbing up its glass, smooth outer wall and dropping a line down to the others. Only two maestros of the burglar's trade could perform such a feat. Hugo Hoff, affectionately known as Beef Patty, oh yeah, and Eveline Gallo, alias Yeah, Ermine. Off. Beef patty time. Cursed 64. Hey, thank you so much. Cursed has no message, so I say to thee, thank you. Thank you, Cursed, so much. Very generous of you. It is greatly appreciated. Everyone's been incredible tonight. I think everyone's had a really good time, but this has been amazing. So many people have chipped in with some extra support tonight. Thank you, Cursed. Thank you so much. We've been incredibly generous tonight. Cheers. Thank you. Where to? Was east and north, this way.
Stay out of my way.
You can learn a great deal when you've written a pair of pixies or white
I wonder how much of the dialogue, NPC dialogue, still haven't heard. I think it's a lot, but 20, 30, 40% probably haven't even heard. So many lines of dialogue. Yeah, the stream bounced near the very beginning for some weird reason.
anyone
Dropped
in there?
completely and came back up.
Blood. This does not look good. Blood. Someone knocked their head on this beam. Open cut. Bare feet. Fresh prints. Shut up and fight.
Oh, nice. Get in the water. Sweet. Let's go for a swim. Oh! So much for getting an execution with a couple invincibility frames. Actually be back before we examine footprints, and that might be 5 minutes back. Here's our best. What is best? Key ears.
Blood. Someone knocked their head on this beam. Bare open cut. Fresh prints.
Long live Radovid!
Which way now? Every time somebody spits as Geralt walks by, I want to pull my sword out. But I know how that goes. I will end up broke. No mods besides cosmetic. For the game, I don't have any mods. But there are mods out there. I think what CDPR has released, though, is not as heavy a set of tools as they released for Assassins of Kings. They had full scripting tools. The mod kit for Witcher 2 was heavy duty. The mod kit, and I haven't seen it or played with it, but from what I hear, the mod tools for Witcher 3 are not as robust. More cosmetic, maybe some scripting, but I don't think anything major. Jamie, you were thinking about it, but you haven't played the first two. They're worth playing. The first one's rough around the edges. Mechanically quite rough, but it may or may not be an issue for you. It's worth playing. The second one plays more like Wild Hunt, but it's not as finely tuned. Not that this doesn't have bugs, but it's a terrible parry. Trying to let go of that block so I don't just hold down block, so I let go. Try and dodge around. Lance, how you doing? Sedpas, lose the game of Gwent to the halflings at the wedding in Hearts of Stone. You play Gwent with the halflings and lose. They make you wear the ears. I think that's all it was. I don't think I did anything special. Yeah, still alive, Lance. How are you doing? At least as impressive as that is that the internet connection is still going, that it didn't collapse last night. Alright. You know what? How about a sword? Geralt, how about a sword? I did learn a little bit about how to use Whirl properly when I was stuck fighting the Von Evericks forever. That's the blocking I don't like doing. Magic block, everything block. When I get boxed into a corner, though, I'll do just about anything to get out of that corner. I do hate corners.
How long you gonna make me wait?
He had to wait for Geralt to stop flipping out before he could die in a finisher. That was different. Oh, there we are. That guy was a badass. He should be a Witcher. If he can block all of that. If you can dodge a whirl. Shit, you can dodge anything. And block a whirl. No! Clown shoes. Oh boy!
Looks like Hugo ran into trouble. Gotta find him fast.
Just picked up a junk hatchet. Purr again, strumpet.
Blood. Still moist. Nothing beyond
Block
that.
this!
Trail ends here. More continues underwater.
Oh man. He's ragdolling. Come on. Geralt. There's gotta be something we can do with it. No, just return to shore. When you do anything with the body? Guess not. Was that
Hugo
beef
sleeping
patty?
on the fish. No two ways about it. Gotta find Eveline.
Oh man. I was looking forward to working with the beef patty. Ah, yeah, Sid Pass. I can show you here. It is what it is. Pretty much all melee, mostly fast attack, some strong attack, and a lot of points spent that aren't slotted. No arrow deflection, which would be really, really helpful. Just started using counterattack today. That's the knock them down with a good parry and then execute them. Seems a little overpowered, but very cool. Not using rend. Basically nothing for signs. Never really did much with Quen. Tried the tiny bit of the second tier, then put it away. It's not slotted. Axii. No alchemy at all. And right now just rage management for adrenaline points. Being able to use them to cast. All melee indeed. There's so many things I like about the game, but when I hear people talk about not enjoying combat in this game, which some people do, I've heard criticisms leveled at it that it's just got terrible combat, and I don't get that. This is probably one of the best combat mechanics, most fun I have in combat, hour after hour after hour, just about any game. The Dark Souls games, Bloodborne games have fantastic combat, melee combat. Aren't too many really good melee combat. Much as I love Skyrim, the melee combat is really pretty bland. This seems far more exciting. All right, Vegelbud residence. Seems a little overpowered. The counterattack.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Blasted Gaming, welcome back. How are you doing today? Man. So I'm exhausted. And I'm sleepy tired, but not too bad in that department. I'm exhausted. My body feels more bent out of shape than it usually does. I've had a hard time sitting still for the past couple hours, which, gotta sit still. If you're gonna sit in a chair for 24 hours, don't fidget. Don't fidget. Yeah, all alchemy can be really fun. From what I've seen, Spider made an alchemy build that was just incredibly powerful. The bearded spider. Warlord, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Let's return their coin to them. What would you return? We've spent it all. Every last...
Welcome, welcome. Getting old. Blasted Gaming, I'm good. I am good. I'm loving this. Got to do a 24-hour stream. Couldn't plan it, just had to take the opportunity when it arose. And this is the 26th 24-hour stream. This is number 26.
Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if
But
I
yeah,
do?
getting older.
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine.
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
Not gonna roll back or anything, but could someone tell me, does Beef Patty always have to wind up dead? Is that just a thing? Bottom of the river? Or is that dependent on other things? I was looking forward to working with Beef Patty.
Rather talk eye to eye.
Eveline conceals nothing from me, and...
And you were to help set up the benches. Immediately.
But...
Very well. Once again, what do you want?
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you can carry.
Yes,
You've none of the
mustaches.
think
That is the plan.
But you see, I've a problem.
There's only one option here. I'm all ears.
All right, out with it. What's this problem?
See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well,
KJ,
he's gone
welcome back.
blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source. A sad story, but not the point. The crowd awaits, so either we find a replacement for him, or we shall have to return the coin. All good and fine, but we've not spent it already.
I think I know where this is going.
And I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall help you.
What do I have to do? Jump through some flaming hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow, hit a target.
Oh, do you remember this? I failed this in stunning form last time. I think I just randomly tagged the button and I don't know what I shot, but yeah, perform with you.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow.
I have a terrible
Why
shot
not?
with my
I'm
crossbow.
Splendid.
Terrible.
So, shall we begin? Folk have grown nervous.
What? Mean now? No rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse?
I need a shower
You're to
and
shoot
3
and hit a
dinners.
target.
That's what I need. All right, let's start.
All right. Do or die. Let's begin.
That I like. A
I
man
live,
who boldly
I die,
dares, damn
I
the
live
risks.
again.
Come!
Sun just changed.
And now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing
Please let me
before
do better
you,
this time.
Geralt of
Please let me do
Rivia,
better this time.
Victor of marksmanship contest in Angren, Dol Blathana, and Lobindon.
Wow, prime!
Prime!
What? But I...
Shh, Geralt, grab your crossbow and get to work.
Even know what I'm supposed to do besides something with the crossbow. Shit. Yeah, I think I just randomly shot the guy last time. Oh, that was an accidental quick draw. He's got one more, huh? Not the leg. Or the foot. What do you mean? Is there one more? Ah! Shoot the apple, as opposed to just shoot the man. I totally shot him last
An
time.
audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia.
David
We thank you
Guetta.
for attending and hope to see
That
you
works, that's
soon.
alright. Pakov, how are you? Pakov.
It's a shame that
Welcome,
man
welcome.
didn't shoot the elf. That would have been brilliant.
You know, I doubted I
Well, I
could
shot
match
the
what
elf
deal in
last
one piece. Fine work, Geralt.
Shot him, everybody
Well,
laughed.
One performance down.
Life went on.
What of the next?
Yep, you're hired.
Herbalist has a hut near here. Ring a bell? Go see him and ask
Pink
for some yarrow
unicorns.
extract.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome.
Door mysteries. Till later, Witcher.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Lightning. Look at that sky. Let me get up on the platform. Some of the obstructions out of the way. Right, the branching lightning is maybe not the coolest, but the flashes work well. Game has a beautiful skybox. You can Gwent the merchant here, Papa? Let's do it. You can Gwent the merchant. I love it.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Pakov, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard the Starship Chaos. Warlord. So this is New Game Plus, still on Death March, level 57, working on the Hearts of Stone quest, which start at 62. So we're still a good 6, 7 levels behind the quest right now. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Ah, yeah, Warlord. It's been an awesome slog so far. The rest of Hearts of Stone is going to be very tough unless we leave the quest alone and level up a bunch. Now I have to think about what to do. I mean, I've had so much fun this week, and we're going to be playing other things next week. This New Game Plus started in October. Here we are in February. So it has not been a solid playthrough like the first one was. When are we going to come back to it after this stream? I'd really like to play the first Witcher at the end of March, I think. So maybe we'll do more of this. Not mixed with that, but maybe a day or two leading into that or coming off of that. I don't know. I might try to get more Wild Hunt on the schedule for March. Otherwise, assume there'll be more Wild Hunt on the schedule in April. March is right around the corner, just days away. Recruit the crew, 2 out of 3. Prepare a cleanse. So what are we missing here? Maybe it's one of those weird, there's a dependency and it's not showing up here even though it is showing up when zoomed out. Any way to level up faster? I have always been told, Warlord, that doing story quests is probably the best way to level up quickly. But if you're not trying to move through the story, you want to save that, then you are going to have to do a lot of other quests. And I don't know any real tricks. Yeah, what S7's saying, do main missions, side quest, contracts, treasure hunts. Get as much for them as for the story. All right, what am I missing here? Open Sesame, I guess Witcher seasonings for the moment. Oxenfurt, once a city of students, had been transformed by war into a city of soldiers. Redanian troops were everywhere, in every inn, shop, and brothel. But most visibly and annoyingly of all, on every street. Geralt had to find a way to reduce the number of patrols if the robbery was to stand a chance of success. He dug into his bag of Witcher tricks and found just the thing. alchemical mixture which, added to the soldiers' rations, would soon have half the Oxenford garrison out on sick leave. Yeah, so when we, not going to be doing much more today. I mean, we have actually, we're going to hit 24 hours in about 2 minutes, and the uptime marker, we're going to go a little bit more here, but the uptime marker is going to say we're a little short of 24 hours. It's actually been. We're hitting 24 hours right now, and it wasn't planned, and it's not going to be 30. I mean, I'm pretty burnt here, so we'll be wrapping up pretty soon. What does that mean for these quests? I kind of want to finish the heist. How long does the rest of the heist take? Can't remember what the fights are. Maybe I don't want to get involved in them now. If I start them, I'll feel somewhat committed. Might take a few hours to get through the heist. And I need my 3 dinners. 3 dinners. Can I find any of these markers? I switched your seasonings. There. Oh, I just need to alchemy. I already have the recipe, I bet. Big mixture. Wait. Still going strong. I'm kind of faded, but has been prepared. Let it register. Use your Witcher senses to eavesdrop on Redanian soldiers patrolling Oxenfurt to find out where to find their cook. Back to Oxenfurt. Bagelbud residence. Fast travel down. No, I am definitely not going through to the 6-man tag team of pain. Not this stream. Not this stream. But that's not the heist. That's much later. I can't even remember. The caretaker's not even part of the heist, right? Caretaker's after the heist, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. So I guess I don't remember too much about the heist. So KJ, I want to do them more than I can anymore. So what I've told people and what I keep in the back of my mind now when I'm setting up the schedule, the games I put on the schedule for Fridays and the games I put on the schedule for Saturdays will often be the same game or something that would related and would flow together. Every Friday right now is a potential 24-hour stream until my internet connection is back to normal by April, hopefully by April. What did I do? I was gonna fast travel. I've already ran halfway there. This is getting super easy. I am a little burnt out, no doubt. Like I said, I'm gonna take a shower and make 3 dinners. That's my plan. No point in running back to the Vagelbud residence. Let's just run around the water's edge and cross the bridge and go into Oxenfurt.
Whoa!
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Tired Witcher coming through. First and second, or Borosodi heist and the Vladimir quest in either order. Third wish, gotcha. First and second are Borosodi heist and the Vladimir quest. Well, want to wager a guess what it might take me to get through the heist? Time-wise, do you think it'll take me an hour, 2, 3, 4? Just take a ballpark guess. You've been here for a lot of this stream and seen what I have and haven't struggled on. We were right in the middle of the street.
What do you have to say?
Hey, thank you. Thank you, KJ. I had a blast. I'm glad you hung around so much.
Word is he had to bribe the medics to let him enlist.
He mad or what?
That's just it. Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the test apparently.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army. I thought at my age nothing.
In the ballpark of an hour. Let's definitely do it.
About the cook.
Takes two. It takes two. Nothing about the cook. Well, I'm down to try.
Forgive me.
I am starting to run into things more than usual. Let's go on the backside. Yeah, Lance, we haven't had transcoding in a long time, but I haven't done any streams that roll past midnight, 1 a.m. my time recently.
What do you have to say?
That horse more solely. You got a daughter?
Why do you ask?
Well, think on it. To marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in clover.
It's been about 12 hours we've had transcoding for about 12 hours.
Why the hell not?
It can only bring trouble, mate. Only trouble.
Nothing interesting. What do you have to say?
Fish chowder for supper today.
Talking about food.
No one came through the western gate the morning. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
Cook like that's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our gruel.
Aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
You can never have too much garlic.
Should be easy enough to find.
During the heist, there is one fight that might pose a problem. Yeah, at the moment, I can't picture it. I bet I'll recognize it when it comes, though. Sad Boss, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. You can never have. You know, so I will probably make these pork cutlets and some steamed vegetables, but what I also have are these garlic and artichoke stuffed mushrooms. I don't know how you say it. Crimini mushrooms? Crimini mushrooms? That kind.
In a hurry.
They're so good. So good. DJ Kikisa, what's happening? You thought the stream had ended. It just so happens that it has not yet. Criminal mushrooms. Yes, Jamie. I do. So you can find them all on YouTube. The links are there, but also if you want the playlists, if you want to see all the they're there too. Obviously, you can look at the list of playlists, but if you look at the paste bin list of all the games completed on stream, I just added, they're not hot linked because it's paste bin, but I just added all the playlist links to that list too. So you kind of see in order what games got played and then go check them out that way on YouTube. All right, very welcome. Have I tested MGS? What do you mean? Yeah, the Portobello are easiest for stuffing, but I don't have to stuff them. I buy them pre-stuffed. Pre-stuffed. Visit the garrison cook during the day and convince him to help you. During the day. He'll be there by 9 a.m. Crash killed all the ghosts at once. Yeah, Crash has done some pretty wild stuff. And I only even tried that once or twice, and it was by accident. I sure didn't mean to take them all on. I have half of that fight is just burned into my brain still.
Must be the cook. Good day. Fish biting?
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the soup for the boys at the garrison on my signal. Nothing dangerous about it. Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
It'll cost you, mate. Something dear.
I don't want to pay.
Asking a lot. Too much. How about you do this free of charge, huh? Out of the kindness of your heart.
Aye, I'll help. Out of kindness.
Wait for the signal, and mum's the word. Understood?
Bombs away. Yeah, I'm dreading another drop down, knockout, drag on sword fight. I don't think that came out right. Yeah, my speech is tangled. My brain is even more tangled.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.
Speaking of long streams like this one, the what would have been the longest stream to date was the New Year's stream. It's probably about tied for longest stream. That's how we ended up without Grand Theft Auto finished. It was gonna be the longest by quite a bit. When the stream died, just got cut off. So Tuesday, we're finally gonna finish that. I don't know if there's 12 hours of story left, but there's plenty to do if there is, for any reason, not 12 hours of story left. We won't be doing GTA Online on Tuesday, but might, depending on the timing, I might load it up, make a character, start to get a few things in place for that. It might be. I mean, since then I've got another, not quite 100 hours, but it's a lot more time in the game. It's pretty fresh in my mind. When I played Hearts of Stone before, I think there had been a good break. Dove right into it. And then it was after Hearts of Stone that we started NG+. Not before, but after.
Hey there.
Probably could have been sharper. Excellent. Upon a time, you'll try to come back for Deus Ex if you can. Time is a bit short these days. Thank you for hanging out so much tonight. Hope you had a really good time. I'll look for you for Deus Ex. We'll see you around. Take care. This is not where I need to be, is it? I forgot to play Gwent at the festival. They're shooting the crossbow. Papa, if you're out there, Papa, I spaced it. That's just me being tired. I wanted to play Gwent there, but I only remembered it for about 10 seconds when you told me. I don't know what the particular distraction was, but it was gone from my head so quickly. Oh, I need to go into the basement, yeah? Back in and into the basement. Sipu! Was Hearts of Stone good? It was excellent. Is excellent, was excellent. Not like it has large new zones. What it does have is a very cool story, and without spoiling it, it has a party that is truly epic. things which go on at that party.
And mighty miss be midst the unattached. I am, though only for a wee spell now.
Is that so? Impossible. Only a fool would loosen their hold on a mate like you.
Ah, at last, we're all here. Time to begin. This heist, it's no jest. So if any of you has any doubts, isn't sure, now's the time to leave. Won't be able to after. The Borsodi's auction house.
I spent about 20, maybe a little more than 20 on it.
Target. Eveline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner.
It is on death
Drops a
march.
line. We have to be inside within 5 minutes.
Slows me down.
It's plenty.
Splendid.
I'm a little slow.
Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. If we do, we'll have Geralt and his blades. Then, downstairs to the vault. Casimir blows the vault door. We go in, take the loot, disappear out the back through a secret passage. I've said my piece. Any questions?
All good and fine, except what if something goes wrong? Seriously.
You're on your own. We all are.
Just like that?
No room for friendship in this business.
Additional security measures. Traps. Any inside? Anything we need to watch out for?
Nothing particularly dangerous. Here on the ground floor, there's a rope linked to the bell in the tower.
I have detected
Anyone
a signal
sounds the
embedded in
alarm.
the static.
Deepu, thanks for the follow. Welcome
Stop it
aboard.
from ringing.
Don't put
Welcome, welcome.
As I said, the auction house ought to be empty. I don't expect any problems.
And the vault? Is it secured somehow?
Even if it is, my blend of saltpeter, cordite, and fulminating silver will do the trick.
Anything else?
Got a horse sense take on this. Secret passage. If we plan to use it on the way out, why not on the way in?
Excellent question. Why not?
Every corridor has two ends, right? Like a rope. I know the location of just one end. It's in the vault. The other, it's somewhere beneath the city. But I can't tell you where.
Great.
Aye, but you could.
Find
Came,
that
it went.
location, I wouldn't need any of you. Believe
wow.
you me, I've tried. Time and again. Anything else?
Tuesday might be that crazy big day then. Who knows? I didn't think it would quite happen so soon. That we should do something for 2000, but I'm gonna be sleeping for the next 24 hours. I'll have to give that some thought. Let's go to work.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work.
Be done with this as soon as possible.
We'll reconvene in the gateway beside the tower. Midnight sharp.
Reading,
And everyone to
speaking.
make sure they're not followed.
I'm losing my ability to
Led
do
the
these
Queen's
things.
barracks.
What about masks? Got a rather recognisable monk myself.
I'll tend to that. Ah, one last thing. Inform the City Watch. Blabber anything about this over an ale, and I'll kill you with my own hands.
I say we go together. Right?
If you're so damn scared somebody'll talk, let's all go there together. Now.
Any objections? Anyone need more time? On our way, then.
The heist.
Let's begin. Prime. Just one patrol. Mixture of yours must have worked. Eveline, you ready?
Are you kidding? Of course I am.
Three, two, one. It's clear.
Girl's
On your
wearing
way.
clothes again. You wanna live forever? XP. Think of Conan the Barbarian.
Ploughing city foul, shite all over again. What?
Oh! But Valeria never did that.
Patrol's turning round. We've 1 minute. Move!
Rick D Gaming, what's up? Welcome back. I haven't even been doing this a year yet. It'll be a year in May. Who knows? How are you doing, Vancouver? Gonna be after the heist. We'll probably wrap up for now.
Seems my informer was wrong.
Is that all you've got to say? I nearly broke my neck.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is no time to argue.
Gotta agree. Backing out's not an option anymore. Need to see this through, whatever happens.
Hallowed words. One guard could mean many more. You'd best draw your sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from the start.
Whatever. Don your masks and let's go.
Sleep well, mustaches. Good luck catching yourself talking in your sleep or making bear noises, which is pretty cool. It's been like old times. Witcher times, best times. Some of them. Some best times. Let me make a quick save in here. Not so quick save in here. Alright, heist. Let's see how long this heist takes. It'll be a good time to wrap it up. Is this where the painting of Himmelfart came from? I've already got one in my stash, but I would take an extra.
Must be old. String seems to say so too.
The love letter. Let's pry, shall we? Annotation. Item acquired. Rest of the Von Everett estate. Put up for auction. Starting price 1 crown. No bids. My love, don't give up. There's still a week till you're to wed the Alferi. I can't read anymore. I'll think of something. Perhaps I'll get the coin by then. Perhaps my tears will convince your father. Perhaps the gods will hear our prayers. Or if not they, perhaps some devil will. If nothing else helps, I'll crash into the temple through the window and swoop you up from the altar. We'll flee somewhere far, far away, to the edge of the world where no one will find us. You write of sadness. I feel its weight too. I think of you constantly. Of how we sat at the alchemy till dawn, nursing a bottle of wine. You traced our dream house in the sawdust on the floor. How we dangled our feet in the water from the dock, and you sang those bawdy songs that made me laugh and laugh. I kiss the medallion carrying your portrait before I fall asleep, and as soon as I wake, I swear on all that is holy, we shall be together forever. Be brave. I love you. Your O.
It was true love. clear for now. Knock on wood.
Good. Eyes in the back of your heads, everyone.
Mine are open. I've already seen several things I'd gladly take with me.
Not now. The vault. That's our target. Is that clear?
Doorbell just rang.
We shall raise the starting.
Why would my doorbell ring?
What's this? Guards! Guards!
Well, that's that. We're buggered.
You said...
I damn well know what I said. At them before they sound the alarm.
Oh shit, bad timing. I was gonna try to bring up my security cameras. See who's out front before they're gone. Let me pause here for a second. I don't really want to go downstairs. Be right back.